I'm moving coast to coast, Oregon, all the way to Florida. And I did just that, moved to Florida. The first day of driving, we made it through Oregon, the tip of California, into Reno. We didn't get to spend a terrible amount of time there. I think by the time we got there, it was like 9 o'clock at night. We did get to stay at a really nice hotel, but unfortunately, we couldn't hang out for very long. The second day was a lot of driving, but to get to a very important destination, Las Vegas. I have never been to Vegas, and moving to Florida, I'm going to be further than ever, so I wanted to make sure that this was one of our stops. So we ended up on Fremont Street, which I believe is considered Old Vegas. I was very surprised by the amount of lights and activity that was there. I think we ended up there on a Tuesday of all days. Due to copyright, you can't listen to the audio from this, but they were bumping some Britney and some Backstreet Boys with this stuff.
Run.
So the second night, we stayed at a hotel in Vegas, and it had this aquarium, and it looked like they still had decorations for Christmas, which I thought was kind of weird. Back on the road we go into our second special location, which would basically be the last landmark type place that we go to. So for those who don't know, Vegas is at the very tip of Nevada on the most bottom part, so we were not too terribly far from Arizona. So by this point, I was getting a little nervous about time because I did have a job lined up. And so that night, we actually drove through the night, and I completely missed New Mexico and most of Texas. Because we drove through the night, which, by the way, it was like 18 degrees in Texas. What is that about? I didn't get a lot of footage. And honestly, I didn't get to explore a lot. I was a little disappointed. I didn't get to try any Texas barbecue that was on my list of things I wanted to do. I also wanted to go to Roswell, New Mexico, but it was so out of the way that it would have made us late. So by this point, if you didn't catch it, we're in Mississippi, right before Alabama, where we went to this really awesome bar. Southern hospitality is 100% a real thing. It was really impressive, the amount of beer that they had on tap here. We need to talk about the madness that is Buc-ee's. This store is insane. I have never seen a chain of stores have their logo on so many items here. Like, if you want to buy a decorative sign for your house, Buc-ee's. If you want a gigantic breakfast burrito that is guaranteed to give you a heart attack, Buc-ee's. This place was absolutely insane, and I fell in love with it. If you guys ever get a chance to go to one, you have to go. It is just mind-blowing. So that's pretty much it. We arrived in Florida and it was raining, which was the only state that we traveled through that it rained in. We went to Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama to Florida. It was over 3,000 miles, and I'm glad I'm here, and I would do the trip again, but not anytime soon. Thank you so much for watching.